Welcome back to Unlimited, and Mark Stone is the overtime winner. The Vegas Golden Knights are up 3-2 in the series, and they win this game 3-2 on a breakaway in overtime early on in OT by Mark Stone. What a shot. Top right corner on Grubauer, and that ends it. Colorado had a chance in overtime. JT Compher, like literally 10 seconds in, couldn't bury it. Almost snuck by Fleury, but Marc-Andre Fleury shuts the door. And what a game he had. He had to be terrific because Colorado was coming at them. They got off to a hot start, obviously, being up 2-0. And then Vegas in the third period with 2 goals to come back and tie it up. Unbelievable performance by them on the road. And they got so much momentum now. They've just won the last 3 games of this series, heading back home to end it. And this Colorado team, before game 3, they had not lost a single overtime game, or they had not lost a game at all. They swept in their first round, and then they won the first 2 games of this series, and then you lose 3 in a row now. So this is a very low point for the Avalanche, but they still have an unbelievable team. They can definitely come back. This series is far from over. They could have won this game, if not for that breakaway. They were 1 shot away. Just a bad turnover, I guess, from the blue line. Graves couldn't get his shot through, was blocked in front, and then, Stone just took it. Graves had a dive at it last second. McKinnon was in on the back check too, and they just couldn't stop Stone, and it was just a perfectly placed shot up and over the glove of Grubauer, and wow, the captain, Mark Stone, ends it for Vegas, and oh boy, we got a big game 6 coming up in Vegas. It's going to be a good one. I expect more of the same. I expect a tough battle. We could see overtime again. These 2 teams are really neck and neck. Vegas has that defensive side to the game that's really good, but they also have that star power with Stone and Pacioretty, and the 2-headed monster on defense with Pietrangelo and Theodore. And Colorado's just a complete team as well, but that high-powered offense, and their power play is clicking. They're like 50% or something on the power play. They couldn't get it done late in the third period, which was crucial. They could have gotten the lead there, but they unfortunately could not get it done. But oh boy, it's going to be tough. I don't know how Colorado is feeling after this game. They got to be crushed, losing 3 games in a row. They would not have thought that after game 2 that they'd be in this situation, but they got to regroup. I believe in them for game 6. I think they can still definitely come back. And then I want to see a game 7 between these 2 teams, because these are, you can make the argument that these are the 2 best teams in the NHL. They deserve a 7-game series back in Colorado for game 7. I think it'd be an outstanding way to end off this series and end off the battle between these 2 teams that's been going on all year within the division. So it makes sense. I expect a big game from Nathan MacKinnon in game 6 on the road. He's going to show up to play along with the rest of that line. Landeskog and Rantanen, they're going to come to play as well. Philip Grubauer, I think you can't really blame him, I guess, on many of the goals. Like the overtime winner is just a perfectly placed shot, and the Marchessault goal, he was kind of down and out. It was just a tap in for him, but he's got to stand on his head, I think, if they want to win this game, because Fleury's been pretty outstanding. He kept Vegas in it for sure. The first goal a little bit weak, but the second one can't really fault him on. It was just a perfectly placed shot by Donskoy. And Colorado was just pouring on the pressure in that second period. And Fleury was able to kind of calm down his team and keep it at 2 goals. So he kept them in the game, and they were able to complete the comeback and get the win. So Vegas is up 3-2. Who would have thought after game 2, like I said. So it's going to be interesting. If Vegas wins next game, they move on to play Montreal. So that's big. I think that really does it for the reaction. It's going to be a big game 6 coming up, and I will be reacting to that one as well. So subscribe to the channel, like the video if you want to see that. And yeah, it's going to be a big game 6. So we'll see you guys then. Take care and peace.